Hey guys, Pikatron here with a video review of Legends Class Jetfire from the Revenge of the Fallen movie. Now, despite appearing for the first time in this movie, I'm pretty sure that he arrived onto Earth well before the events of the 2007 movie. Evidence of that includes his alt mode here, which takes the form of an older plane, as well as in the movie itself, where he's actually first discovered stuck in this mode on display in the middle of a museum. Now, to be more specific about his alt mode, he's a Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, which was only in service from the mid-60s to the late 90s, so it's definitely an older aircraft. As you can see here, Jetfire has primarily two colors on his mode here, the black and silver, with red accents going across the entire ship here. And all things considered, his size especially, I'd have to say he's a really good representative of the actual craft itself. It's a really nice alt mode. I really like it. It's really nicely detailed, just like the rest of the Legends lineup here. There are some robot bits that do stick out. For example, you have his arms underneath the fuselage there. You can actually see bits and pieces of that. And his feet, you can actually see at the end of his thrusters there, and his head's actually fully exposed on the rear of the craft there. But despite all that, I still really like the figure. It's still really nicely detailed, and those points are just entirely nitpicks. What I like most about this figure is actually this tripod underneath the plane mode itself, where you can actually display it on a flat surface without having to worry about it tipping over or anything like that. Definitely a solid alt mode. I really like it. So to transform the figure, what you'll want to do is first start by separating his thrusters from the main body of the plane, and they're actually connected up here by small little pegs, so you'll just kind of want to undo those, like so. And they're actually connected to the main craft by hinge joints underneath the bottom here. So after that, what you want to do is just kind of swivel them underneath the craft like so. And with that done, you want to fold the rest of the wings upwards, and there are actually some plastic bits here and here which actually will connect together when you fold them down. So doing so will form the torso, and with that done, we can go ahead and form the rest of his legs. To do that, you'll want to fold down his upper legs like so, and then fold out his inner leg, or his lower legs I should say, from inside his thrusters like so. Now with that taken care of, we'll go ahead and form his arms. And to do that, you'll want to start by unpegging them from the fuselage and just folding that all the way down his back like so. And his arms are actually connected by two different joints. Connected immediately to his torso actually by a hinge joint here, and immediately above that you have another ball joint there. So what we'll want to do is just kind of swing them to his torso via the hinge joints like so. And with that done, just kind of put him down to the side of his body right there via the ball joints, and there you have Jetfire in his bot mode. Now, according to the movie, he was formerly a Decepticon who somewhere down the line defected to the Autobots, and the only evidence of that is actually on top of his head right here. You can actually see a Decepticon logo which was looked like it was scratched out, or he attempted to scratch it out, presumably. And so that's a really nice detail there. What I also like about the figure is that, like the movie, he actually has a walking stick. Only for this figure, it's actually molded into part of his arm, so you can't really move it around or take it off or anything like that. But again, it's a really good attention to detail. As far as posability is concerned, this figure is definitely really posable. Like I mentioned earlier, his arms are actually connected by two different joints, so you can get a wide range of movement from them. And his legs actually have three different joints. You have ball joints on the hips here, and you have some knee joints, as well as ankle joints here. What I really like about his bot mode is that he has really big feet, so like the Fallen, it really helps him stand and remain stable. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have any elbow joints, nor does his head move, nor does he have any waist movement. But despite all that, he is still a really nicely posable figure. And his walking stick here is actually functional. What you want to do is actually just kind of get his legs a little low here, and then just kind of pose him like so, and his stick actually reaches the ground, which it's another nice attention to detail there. So all in all, I'd give this figure a solid 5 out of 5. I'd highly recommend you pick him up. He has a really solid alt mode, nicely satisfying transformation, and a really nicely detailed and posable bot mode to boot. So if you're into collecting these smaller Legends figures, he should be right up there next to the Fallen on your list of what to get. So with that said, thanks for watching. This is Pikatron. Until next time, signing off.